In this lesson, I'd like to go over how we can make things happen sequentially. Right now I have a very finished file and I'll show you. I'll run it quickly, but what I have is at the end of our little run, there's going to be a trophy where when the character encounters the trophy, there will be a collision, and based on that collision, we have a pickup sound set to play here. I have an audio stream player called pickup sound, and the next set of instructions is to change the scene, and then finally to delete itself. So let's just play that quickly and see how that goes. So you will have to watch me run through the course quickly here. And here I go. Find my way to the end. Okay, so it is above the top. And when I hit that trophy, it does go to the next scene. And it did self-destruct, although that's hard to determine because we've changed scenes. But I didn't hear the sound play, so that's one thing, right? Because it's all happening at the exact same time. And as a result, the sound kind of gets bumped out because we're in the next scene and the sound's not in the next scene. Okay? You could kind of cheat and put it at the beginning of the next scene, but that's not the best strategy. So let me close this and just show you how we can modify this. Now I do have the cup animated, which wasn't part of what we just looked at yet. But I do want to trigger an animation as well. So here's the plan. I'd like to, on impact, on collision, I'd like the sound to play. And then based on the sound completing its playing, I'd like to animate the cup. And then based on the cup animation being finished, then I would like to change the scene and self-destroy the cup itself. Okay, so we're going to have to make some modifications here, and we're going to use signals for that. There are actually signals to indicate when a sound is finished, as well as when an animation is finished. It's quite nice. So let me highlight the audio stream player there, and we'll go over to its node tab. And you see right up here, we've got finished. So I'm going to double click that. I will attribute it to the script in the cup. Click connect. And now we have this function, on pickup sound finished, and I'm going to replace the pass with the animation. So to do that, I will drag the animation node down here and add dot play. Well, not 0, just empty brackets. Okay, and so that's sort of step 2. So let me go down here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to say when the animation's complete, let's actually take those sets of instructions and put them under that. So I am going to highlight my animated cup here. Go over to my nodes, animation finished. Double click that. Again, attach that to the cup script. Click connect, and now we have that function too. I'm just going to close my space up here a bit. So I will just drag this stuff down below here and get rid of that placeholder pass command right there. Make sure your indentation is still good, right? Okay. And why don't I make some adjustments to the notes? Play sound. Well, that one's fine, but I'm going to come down here and say, wait for sound to finish. Oh, wait for sound. Oh, you know what? I need to put in my little comment. Hashtag, there we go. Okay, hashtag, wait for sound to finish. Once that's done, it will play this. And this here, I'm just going to say change scenes when animation is finished. And maybe I could have worded that a little better, but coming back to this, it's kind of like having notes in my code. Change scenes when animation is finished. Okay, so this is waiting for the animation to complete. Once that's done, then we do in fact change scene and delete the cup from the current scene. So let me save that. We'll give that another try. So I'll have to run through the course again. If I did it right, when I collide with the trophy, we will hear the full sound. When the sound plays out, and I'll tell you right now it's about 1 second long, 1.5 seconds long, the animation will start. It's just the cup jumping up. When that sequence is done, then we finally will change scenes. So here we go. All right, and let's just get in there and just jump along. sprite. Here we go. Sound played. It was a little quick to notice, but the animation played as well. And then finally we came to the new screen. Okay, so that's how you can space things out. That's actually how you can have an animation play. Say, maybe if you're shooting bullets at something, you can do explosions in that, and not just simply have it disappear. And then once the explosion animation completes, then you delete that actual sprite from the scene. And that's the cue free command here. Okay, so just a little more sophistication to add to this so that we can time things out and space things out so that things don't get passed by, if you will. Okay, so try that in some of your work, but that's just, again, how we can sequentially deliver the commands. And that's the end of this short little lesson.